So Smile was really a sleeper hit. Like, it came out of nowhere, and it was a great, great horror movie. So naturally, Smile 2 is here. Did we need a sequel? I don't think so. Smile could have honestly just stood on itself alone, and it'd be fine. But this is Hollywood. Horror movies are cheap to make, so they make a profit, and boom, sequel. So Smile 2. It opens immediately with a pretty big plot hole. In the trailer, we are introduced to our main character, Sky Riley, along with somebody named Lewis. She meets up with him, he freaks out, he kills himself in front of her, and he transfers the Smile Demon to her. Problem is, beginning of the movie, we do meet Lewis, and somebody shows up who is infected by the Smile Demon, and his intention is to infect somebody else. Not Lewis. No clue who Lewis is. Shit hits the fan. Doesn't work out that way. The guy does end up dying, but Lewis doesn't witness it. Somebody else does. So, either that is a gigantic plot hole, or we just have to suspend disbelief and be like, oh, Lewis saw that guy die, and that's how he has the Smile Demon. Okay, now that I got that out of the way, I got that out of my system. Smile 2 is actually it's actually a pretty good movie overall. It is a little slow to get going, but it really adds to the lore of this Smile Demon, the Smile Spirit, whatever the hell it really is. In the first movie, it's really localized. You know, it's a therapist, psychologist. I don't remember exactly Sosie Bacon's character, what her profession was, but it had something to do with therapy. So it was really localized. Here, Sky Riley is this big, huge megastar known around the world. And here she is losing her mind in front of everybody. And that's what really adds to the demon aspect of this thing, in that we see different powers that it has and what it can do and what ends up happening to Sky. And we see a lot of things happen, a lot of twists and turns left and right, like all over the place. And then it's just like, whoa, wait a minute. These things that are happening to Sky, there's something that the Smile Demon is manifesting itself. And it makes it really, really fascinating. And our Sky Riley, Naomi Scott, I think she's fantastic. She really conveys the fear of what's going on with her character, like the fear in her eyes, like you are there with her. But at the same time, I feel like there are less scares in Smile 2. There's definitely jump scares all over the place. I think they kind of do a little too much. But in general, the scares, the terror, the sense of dread, it's not as powerful as it is in the first movie. But I think that's because the Smile Demon is exhibiting different powers. But with that, though, I don't think it's necessarily out to really like scare us, and give us that sense of dread like the first movie did. The way that they're presenting the Smile Demon this time around is that it's really trying to put us into the head of Sky Riley and what she's going through, and like the insanity that's going on in her head. So I guess it's kind of just a different kind of terror. So ultimately, Smile 2, a little slow to get going, potential plot hole, less scares, but at the same time, just fantastic acting, beautiful cinematography, and just adding to the lore of the Smile Demon. Like, we get to learn more about this creature. We only see it at the end of the movie, just like we did the first film, and it's still just as creepy and freaky looking as it is the first time around. And where Smile was localized, Smile 2 is on a bigger scale, and it ends on an even grander scale, which keeps it open for more Smile, which I don't think we necessarily need, but I will see it, especially if the overall quality stays high. Because while it does have its issues, it is still a great sequel. It lives up to the first one. And even without the first movie, it's something that could stand on its own. Even if this was the first Smile. But I'm kind of glad it's not, because, like I said, the first one, smaller, second one, bigger, the third one might even be huger. I give Smile 2 a B+. Did you enjoy the review? Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to get notified when more reviews go live. Feel free to leave a comment to discuss your thoughts on the movie or show, and I will see you next time.